Hey everybody, and welcome back. So today we are going over the Vive Cosmos. That's right, we have official information now. Nothing really new here. If you've been following the Vive Cosmos for a while, you had 95% of the information. Now we have a pre-order date and a ship date, which will be October 3rd when they start shipping these. Now let me immediately jump into the new stuff. There are a few little new things, but not too much. I'll jump into that, and then we'll answer the question of, should you consider getting the Vive Cosmos? So one new thing they've thrown in there is moddable faceplates, and one option is a base station tracking faceplate. So you change the faceplate of your HMD, put this one on, and you can now use base stations for tracking. Which you have to stop and wonder why, because they're doing inside-out tracking with cameras. Are they saying, well, they want to give people all the options? Is their tracking inferior? I've read a lot of articles on people who've tested the Vive Cosmos, but no one is really going into, I played Pavlov, I played Beat Saber. I mean, one article even said, oh, I did a virtual museum tour, and my hands were tracking great with the controllers. Is that what we care about? No, we want to see how it performs in competitive games, because that's the major concern. Things with fast motion, obviously, like I said, Beat Saber, Pavlov, those types of games. And I really haven't read any coverage that specifies in detail that stuff. So I'm still skeptical of the inside-out tracking. Also, they announced that tracking is only 310 degrees, not 360 degrees. Again, this limitation is quite strange, and it just leads me to believe that the inside-out tracking might not be perfect or as good as the Rift S. Also, completely removed from the page is any information about connecting a phone. That's something we've seen in videos. They've made very brief mentions of the ability to connect the phone, possibly making this headset wireless. Well, that is all gone. I don't know if it wasn't ready and they had to scrap it. They wanted to push forward with launch. I don't know what happened there, but that information is all gone. We've already had confirmation that the wireless adapter does work. And then obviously, guys, if you haven't looked into it, the resolution is just ever so slightly above the Valve Index, coming in at 2880 by 1700 versus 1600. So ever so slightly more pixel density. Again, though, the FOV is not as large as the Index. It's the same as the original Vive. The Hertz is still locked at 90 Hertz, not 120 like the Valve Index. It should give a really crisp, clear image. With the smaller FOV, I assume it's gonna look really good. So one last thing they threw in there is if you pre-order it now, you get a year of VivePort Infinity, which I know a lot of people do not like VivePort Infinity, but it has drastically improved over the years. And actually, Battlewake, a brand new $30 game from Servios, one of the best VR game studios, has immediately gone onto the subscription service. So it looks like they're really working hard to get some quality content up there. So that's a $100 value that comes with it. If you get it after October 3rd, you're only gonna get 6 months of VivePort. So it's still a decent value there. So we gotta jump into the question of, should you consider getting this? Now on paper, I would say, yeah, you might wanna consider getting this if you're interested in a wireless adapter. If you already don't have base stations, like you didn't have an original Vive, you have a pretty beefy machine, because that resolution is pretty high. It's significantly higher than the Rift S. But the concerns that need to be addressed before I could put my stamp of approval on this are gonna be, how well does the inside-out tracking perform? You know, are you gonna have to go and get this additional base station tracking system? So if you are in the market for a new HMD, should you get the Vive Cosmos? As of right now, I would say wait for more information. We really need to find out how well the inside-out tracking performs, why they decided to make a moddable faceplate to have base station tracking really concerns me. If there are any other glaring issues that no one's really noticed yet, because again, coverage on this product isn't that great yet, I really wanted to see a video from Tested. I was hoping one would be up right away, because they usually do like a really good in-depth analysis. Tested always does a really good job of being able to explain things both technically and on layman's terms So if you have no idea about resolution and FOV and any of that stuff, you at least walk away going, oh, it's a good experience. Oh, it's a bad experience. So I really wanted to see it covered by Tested and some other sites that I trust, not just some fluff articles. Because with any HMD, if you're gonna use it a long time, comfort is an issue. It's using the Halo strap design, which is supposed to be great. Sounds really good. I do like the flip up option, but some people say you flip it up and it feels like it's just gonna tumble right off your head. So you're kind of flipping it up and holding like this. But there is some good news here, guys. I am about to pre-order the Vive Cosmos. And when it comes on October 3rd, I will have it in hand, I will test it out, and I will let you guys know what I think. So wrapping things up, on paper, this looks like a good product, but there are still too many unknowns for me to say, get out there and pre-order it right now. Listen, if you end up waiting a month or two, it's much better than pre-ordering a product and being disappointed with what you get. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I want to hear your feedback. Are you getting the Vive Cosmos, or you already got your Index, you already got your Rift? There's no room for this. You think it's going to be a crap product. You're sick of HTC and their support. I've been there. Vive port doesn't interest you. I don't know, but whatever it is that you guys are thinking, let me know in the comments. I want to hear it, because that dialogue always gets me thinking about new things, something I overlooked, something I should discuss in the future. And it also helps me actually review the product when I get it. If I have a list of questions when I go into it and I go, all right, I'm gonna make a checklist. I'm gonna go through this checklist and I'm gonna say, all right, yep, I checked that, I checked this, I did all these tests that everyone wants to know about. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on next time.